Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Hello, common people, this is a Common Guy Reviews and I am your lovely host, Pepsi. Humpty Goddamn Dumpty. Tonight as a cursed doll in a movie called The Curse of Humpty Dumpty. Directed and written by Scott Chambers with his co-writer Sam Ashurst. A woman called Wendy Loomis, suffering from dementia, goes back into her old house with her two daughters, Hazel and Elise. One of the shopping trips they make, they spot a creepy looking doll named Humpty Dumpty in a lone store. Suddenly this doll just appears in their doorstep and they take it in. There is something about this doll that makes Wendy wonder. She remembers this doll from her late husband, who left her and her daughters years ago. Why did she get rid of this doll in the first place? This movie starts as a classical cursed doll movie, where this doll moves around and causes some scares every now and then. If this original form of this doll is not scary enough, it got this dentist nightmare mode where it grows really impractical set of teeth. I don't know who thought that more teeth equals better, but it is what it is. Then the movie starts to warp a bit. It goes over and turns itself into a mystery movie, because now we have to see that Wendy has not all of her memories intact. And some of her friends she's seen tell her these ominous things about the past. And now she should remember something, but what is this something is? What is this thing inside of this doll? What has Wendy forgotten and how can they survive? Not the top of the cream this movie, but not bad. They were really clever moving away from the classic cursed doll theme to the more in-depth mystery about memories and deeds of the past, warping it nicely. Acting was stiff at the times, but they delivered. Wendy's actor knew exactly how to act confused. I've seen people with dementia, and that shaking of the hands and squinting eyes while they try to remember something is pretty familiar thing to see. Not that kind of look that you want to see too often. Humpty was a classical doll that moved its head and even blinked once, but when he moved it's clear that there is someone inside of this costume. It moves like a person, not possessed doll like Chucky. It also grows every time it gets up, which is funny because when it sits down in the sofa, it was this small doll, maybe a size of a child, but suddenly it was like a grown man. If you happen to like movies where someone asks who is the killer, maybe you should give this a watch and try and solve the mystery around this doll and lost memories. I sure couldn't. I have to cheat to get the answers. But this was my review of the cursed doll, the curse of the Humpty Dumpty. This was a Common Guy Reviews and I am your lovely host Pepsi and I'll see you in the next review. Goodbye.